Welcome back to Bioshock. This time we're gonna become a big daddy.
Just like I've always dreamed ever since I was a little girl.
Cameras!
That's one way of doing things, certainly.
We tricked you, monster. Don't run away from me!
You also get fired. Get all the fire you want. All you can eat. Apparently you can't eat that much.
You have no idea how much I can eat when I've already paid for all you can eat.
But can you eat literal fire?
I'll try.
Don't try.
If I've paid money for it, I will try.
What is lo? Why are these boots here? There should be in fail-safe armored escorts. No matter. Take them, take them.
We got boots.
Ooh, boots.
Come back here!
It says wallet already full.
You are the rich man. You have become the monster.
Somewhere where I don't have to listen to you.
No more real than something you read about in the Saturday Evening Post. Poor bastard. A motherless freak, whipped up in a half-baked science experiment.
Might as well hack that one.
Might as well, while you're here.
After Ryan picks this place, here is where they build their filthy skull of Frankenstein. Find the pieces of this. Guide them.
And get another security bot. Why not? Candidate induction.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
Here's the light 3.
And so, all we need now is bodysuit.
Bad person!
This is the best thing I've gotten yet. It makes my vision slightly more awkward. Awesome!
Terrible thing. Japanese kill every man in my city, except for Suchong. Suchong have opium. Very good opium. This war, terrible thing too, but not for Suchong. Everyone's scared now. Everyone needs Adam. More than little sisters can make. Good news is war makes lots of corpses. Suchong knows a way to recycle Adam from corpses. But can't send a little sister out the street unprotected. Suchong must think on this.
Oh, let's grab one of these suits.
This is where you find bodies.
Yes, I noticed. resistance to all damage. Cool.
Nice.
Yes. Now this is a big daddy. Are you ready? Now go to the little sister vent by the proving grounds.
Look around you. There's nothing to save. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd is just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize it. I got Rapture now.
You just called me!
You think that tin suit's even half enough to put the scare in me?
Like, dude, did you call just to rant about how Rapture's yours now? Mwahahahaha.
I think he did.
Time to go, Mr. Beaver. That's so late.
Oh, an actual Big Daddy.
Boys.
Well, might as well.
Don't wanna fuck with that.
Get up, Mr. Bubbles. Hey. No! 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 No!
It is a wounded
saved
world, is
me.
it not? How can I thank you for this kindness? I send another little one with a token of our appreciation.
And that is every little sister saved.
Phew.
Tried to get a bunch of ammunition times, but it was full for a lot of them, so...
Damn it. The Big Daddy boots need to be shipped here, not the damn it library. What kind of idiot idiot is Ryan hiring nowadays. This kind of bullshit never happened on the Fontaine.
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you a man or
So much bullshit happened under Fontaine, though. So much.
Yeah, clearly. Might as well upgrade a Winter Blast as well.
While you're at it.
And Health and Eve. Okay. Honestly, I think we're good.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Okay, let's make our way down the stairs.
You need to bring them out of hiding and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
Okay. That's not a vent. Don't know what I was doing. There we go.
Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girl. Mein kleines Mädchen.
I mean, we haven't killed any of them yet, have we?
Nope. So, sisters, we head into the final area. Kind of. The proving grounds.
Ooh.
The little ones will lead you to Fontaine,
Hurry, Mr.
but you must protect them.
So, yes.
So this is happening now.
That's it, kid. It's been a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
So, yeah. Right at the end of the game,
Hurry, Mr.
Bioshock is now an escort mission. Be very afraid, people.
They snuck it up on you.
I really wound you up with that wife and child bit. Oh, me poor Moira. I me wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll get me
Why the cackle when thinking about the death of an imaginary child?
He's kind of an asshole.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
I noticed.
Angels do.
Yeah, so since we're the big daddy now, we have to protect the little sister.
Even though they are physically free of the need to gather, Su Chung's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past.
Hurry, Mr. B.
For sins such as this, we can never atone.
I see.
So yeah, she's gonna be stuck there for a little while, and now we have to protect her. Good way to do that? Just to freeze them.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Fair enough.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
You're the one who needs to hurry.
It is adorable how she calls you Mr. Bubbles, though.
Yes. Mr. Cobra Bubbles.
Time to go, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait.
So at this point, yeah.
Watch out! For certain, their harvesting will draw the attention of this rifle.
Sure will. So yeah, this is the part where I kind of messed up and thought, where are the splashes coming from? Around here? Where? Nope!
Oh, there's the noises and shooting and screaming.
Angels don't wait for slowpoke.
And unfortunately, the Little Sisters lose their health pretty quickly, as you can tell.
Well, shit.
Good girl, Mr. B. Girl, play! Dancing in the sky.
Oh.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
And
That can't be good. There he is.
Don't be a slowpoke. Oh, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
unfortunately,
You must protect the little one. Not longer infused with Adam, they are as vulnerable as any child.
well,
If a little one falls, you can call for another at the vent. But to lose even one is a sin.
so at the very least, it isn't an escort mission where you fail if you lose one. You just lose your soul.
But I'm just guessing you're not going to be too popular on Case of the Tenenbaum if you lose too many.
Yeah.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Here with the stupid cameras.
Must have taken
The good thing is since you have a lot of health and can take a lot of damage, you can just stand in front of her and take all the damage.
That's fair.
What I was thinking. Never spliced up once the whole time I was down here in this aquarium. Figured it was bad to mix business with pleasure, but woo! To get all the nose candy and floor polish I've been wasting time with, this stuff is the mother's milk.
So now he's literally high on plasmids, okay?
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Rich people snort weird shit, man.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Be quiet!
Hurry! The harvesting will draw the attention of the splicer.
Good time to place proximity mines.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Prepare for all the splicers coming.
Hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Anyone else?
Hurry, Mr. B. Kissing. Time to go, Mr. B.
Doesn't seem to be anyone else coming.
Hurry. Don't be a slowpoke. I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
So then I
Don't wait for
eventually realized that the little sister's supposed to be moving at this point and is stuck.
Yay, glitches.
Oh joy.
dream time, Mr. B.
So eventually I got bored and decided to check what was ahead. And then this happens. Hi!
What the? Oh. Dude, I'm one of you! One of you!
Has there been enough Big Daddy and Big Daddy violence?
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels dancing in the sky. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for
You're the one being a slowpoke.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Kind of busy here, Tannenbaum.
angels are waiting for a kiss.
God damn it. And now...
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
Now I'm stuck. I can't go any further. And because of that, I had to do this entire sequence all over again.
Oh, yay.
Mr. B, I can see the angels dancing in the sky. Hurry, Mr.
But yeah, eventually I was able to redo it and get past this part. And she didn't glitch out this time.
That's always good.
Only the
Oh,
little
glitch.
ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
That might be plenty for the wicked scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want to slice till there ain't nothing left to slice with!
Okay, sure. There, save tag. So the really annoying thing about the glitch is that was pretty much the end of that sequence.
You had to do the whole thing from the beginning just to get to the very end.
Yeah. So this is the big area right before the ending.
But there's still time for shopping.
Yep. Though we have plenty of lava ammunition, so it doesn't matter too much.
Welcome to the circus. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him.
Here, take this. Stick it in the bad man.
And I misheard that stick it to Batman, and I was like, what? He's in everything,
Fontaine waits above.
jeez.
There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
Make sure to grab all the items we can. But we have plenty, so guess we'll end up going up to face him.
Guess it's time.
It's elevator time.
Loading. Fontaine.
Fontaine's ego has become so ridiculous, he's now a place, I guess.
He's his own area on the map. It's the final Fontaine. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole. But you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Yep, this looks very final battle chambery.
Yep.
Yay, you found Fontaine. Now don't die.
Go! Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Okay. Drain the atom from him. So yeah, this is the final boss, Fontaine. It's a bunch of
Ow.
plasmas that you can use. Run very quickly. There's no point to use ice though, because you can't. That doesn't hurt his normal HP bar, so it doesn't really matter, and you'll never be able to destroy him with ice.
Fair enough.
Mainly want to shoot at him. Use all our ammunition we can.
Like, spend all the game, you know, getting these interesting plasmid abilities and figuring out how to use them. And then it just comes down to pumping full of as many bullets as you can.
Yep. And then sticking a needle in. So now we summon bots at us and a bunch of other things. It might be.
Oh, and he's got those security bastards with him.
Yep. Thankfully I have a health recharge. Thanks for that.
Isn't it nice when your final boss puts a health station in the area room where he's gonna kill you?
Yeah, we have to stick it in him again. Ugh.
Love your tiny cheering section. I'm zipping, Mr. B. I'm zipping. So cute.
Use the RPGs.
Burn everything.
Yes. Let's finish them off with fire.
I set fire to the room. Gonna send Fontaine to raise dude.
And I'm gonna cut you into bits.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay.
She is an aggressive little girl, isn't she?
Oh yeah, this part's the best.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now...
Come on!
Whoa, that's a unpleasant way to die.
Yep.
Just stabbed to bits by little girls with big needles.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know.
And that's the end.
Aww.
A family.
Kind of a quick ending.
Yeah, it very abruptly goes from you on the final battle and you're done. Good job.
And then you're suddenly on your deathbed. Cool. Okay.
I mean, you know, implicitly there's a very rich and full life with your many, many adopted daughters in there. So that's nice.
The ending actually does change if you harvest the little sisters.
I was about to say, imagine if you've killed them all, they are not, you don't get to take them topside to live happy lives.
But yeah, that was Bioshock.
That was an experience of a game.
Yes, it was.
I'll have to Google up the alternate ending to see what happens, just because I'm curious now, but yeah. It's sweet that at the end you get saved by... If you've saved all the little girls in the end, they save you, and then he gets taken topside. I like that.
I have a number of things to say. First of all, the very first credit was, I forget his exact role, but he's pretty much the creative director and person most associated with the series, Ken Levine. He was actually the voice of the Circus of Values.
Oh, it was him!
It was
it's
him.
His voice I hear echoing in my nightmares.
Yes, exactly. That's just an amusing part of this game that I always, amuses me. But anyway, Bioshock is... trying to think how to put this. Bioshock is, for me, is a little bit like Death Note in the sense that it's a really, really, really good, but the only interesting things I can think about it sometimes, like the only interesting things I can say about it because everyone talks about it already, are the less positive aspects I can think about it. Cause there's just not, people discuss this game a lot. A lot.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot to unpack in here, figuring out how Rapture worked, how it fell, all the different characters. There's a lot of very distinct different characters that are probably fun for the fandom to futz about with.
Yeah. And I think more than that, I think specifically it's the type of... It's the type of game that's more... Kinda has a lot of more deeper or more interesting ideas than your average video game. And was also really, really, really successful. And so that led to a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah. It's got a very distinct aesthetic to it as well.
Yes, that too. And I do really like the game, but at the same time, it's not one of those games I'm super passionate about. Which I think at times is kind of apparent in the series where I just didn't have a lot to say about it.
Yeah. It's pretty it's pretty enthralling to play, but there's not always a lot to say about what's going on.
Yes. Well, kind of. It's just not something I feel like I have a ton to say about. Oh, and this is kind of cool. All the people involved in the game could make their own little sentence here dedicating the game to them, to who they want.
Aww.
That was cool of them. So I do feel like I ran out of things, as I would sometimes just blank on having interesting things to say about the game. It's kind of annoying at times. And, because it's so much focused on going from area to area and, finding all the stuff to collect, find all the stuff to shoot, a lot of the game just turned into lots of shooting and collecting. And I couldn't say much more other than we're doing more shooting and collecting after a while.
The thing I'm most amazed by is the implication that Rapture actually functioned for several years.
Yeah.
Before Cops, honestly. Because also something I realized, late game was, all these people I didn't see any, proper UV lamps down there. They're all living with no natural light whatsoever. That does shit to your brain. But, yeah, I'm kind of glad I know about that now.
Main thing about this is, I specifically wanted to Let's Play Bioshock Infinite, but this was such a notable, interesting sort of game that I thought it'd be worthwhile to Let's Play, even though I was more interested in Infinite. Which we'll get to sooner rather than later. Like, I'm not sure it'll be the next one we do, but if it isn't, it'll be the one after that.
Fair enough.
And honestly, most of that is because manga doesn't always have the time for this, let's say.
No, not right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully when I change jobs. Hopefully. I am interested in Bioshock Infinite, although I have had the ending plot twist spoiled.
Huh. Okay, then.
Or at least a ending plot twist.
Ah, okay. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the game, so I think that's... I mean, like, all of the middle plot twists of this game was spoiled for me, so...
But, like, sometimes that's quality enough material that even if you've had the ending spoiled, you still enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah, that's...
Like, I also had several aspects of the ending of the Wonder Woman movie spoiled for me, and I still loved the hell out of watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say the Bioshock ending is just maybe a bit too brief, because, like, you have a final boss that's honestly really easy, and, like, then you just win, and then the ending happens, it's like a minute and you're done. Like, wow,
Yep.
that was quick. So, but at some point we'll end up doing Bioshock Infinite. We're not gonna do Bioshock 2 for a number of reasons.
I have not heard as much about that game.
Yeah, there's, I guess, a reason for it. Okay, I've not played Bioshock 2 personally, but from what I understand, and from what I've played and heard, well, not played, but...
Is that the one where the ending pissed a lot of people off?
No, I don't know.
Really pissed people off.
I honestly don't know, but, well, here's all you need to know to sum up. You can pretty much get a good idea of why I don't have much interest in Bioshock 2. So, the original team behind Bioshock went on to work on Bioshock Infinite, while the publisher got someone else to make a sequel to Bioshock that also takes place in the same setting.
I don't think that works.
Yeah, you can take a guess that something might have been missing from a sequel.
Yeah.
And to be honest, even the people who played it say that, say that the story is much, much weaker, as far as I know. I heard it has actually a really good, DLC expansion, but otherwise, people don't tend to like the story of Bioshock 2 nearly as much.
Fair enough.
Bioshock Infinite, despite being a bit, slightly divisive, I guess, is also pretty critically acclaimed. And I absolutely love the story. I have a lot to say about that game. So that'll be fun when we get to it.
Nice.
It's a little bit more my type of game, and specifically story. And I think because of certain parts of it, I think you'll probably agree. But, we'll see.
Sure, I will find out then.
Yeah.
But thank you, anybody who watched this.
Yes,
hope you
anybody
enjoyed.
who watched all this, yes, thank you for spending all your time on this.
I had a good time seeing this game. I hope you did too.
So with that, see you next time for whatever video I'm gonna put out after this. Bye!
See ya.